there. Happy Thursday. Ooh, what you putting in the dryer?
What?
What are you putting in the dryer?
What am I putting
I
in
had
the
some
dryer?
clothes in the dryer.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm not going to talk to her. Happy Thursday to you. It's dinner time. Hope everyone has had a great day today. I just got done cooking because we were just about out of Sunday dinner. And the only thing was left was like some little cabbage and a couple of ears of corn. So I had a taste for me some spaghetti. So I came home and cooked some spaghetti with meat sauce and some broccoli and made some garlic bread. It's steaming hot because it just got done. But whew. Anyway, and I mix my spaghetti up. I don't like, I like meatballs, but I don't really like them in spaghetti. But I do like meat in my spaghetti sometimes. I can eat it meatless too. But anyway. Anyway, my daughter bought some Arizona mucho mango, and she gave me one. So I'm going to drink that tonight with my dinner. I'll go without having a Coke Zero. Yeah. At any rate. That's rather tasty. Alrighty then. So what's going on with everybody today? I had a pretty busy day at work and had a lot of work to do. Didn't finish everything I needed to, but it'll be there tomorrow. That's what I say. Anyway. Y'all, I got to tell y'all about this program. Some of y'all probably already know. As a matter of fact, when I get done eating dinner and cleaning up, I'm going to go try to find the first 2 episodes on the Fire Stick. Because let me tell you, my coworker was telling me, and I kept seeing the previews, and I said I was going to watch that show called Hunted. Y'all, I was on the computer last night, and I had put the TV on mute after the news went off, because I didn't want to watch entertainment tonight. And lo and behold, that show, having to look up at the TV, and I said, oh, that's it. I got real excited. I had missed like 5 minutes of it. But you talking about a good show. I'm real nerdy when it comes to TV. I don't watch a lot, but the shows I watch kind of probably wouldn't nobody too much be interested. But this show was so good. It's like they give these people like an hour. And then like I don't know how many days. See, I don't know the whole premise of the show. That's why I gotta go back and watch it. These are regular people, and then they have to try to stay hidden for so many days. But it's amazing how, they are found. How they find the people. And these 2 guys were on there last night. It just go to show you that people have a good spirit. And I think I'm fairly nice and welcoming to people. But I don't know if I would do some of the things that, strangers did for 2 of these guys. Of course, these are some nice looking men. But I don't know. Like they were letting them stay at their house, in their homes. And it just go to show you that people are still good in the world. And like children are just so welcoming. They don't have any kind of skepticism about other children or anything like that. And that's how these people welcome these people in their home. It was like, sure, you can stay here. I'm like, what? And that just showed me I kind of still have a lot of skepticism, because I don't know if I would just let somebody, a stranger, just stay in my house like that. You don't know. But they were fortunate that these were innocent guys and stuff. So, well, I guess if they saw the cameras with them, they didn't mind helping them. But You know, I hated last night those guys got caught. But it's two women on there, and they keep using their ATM card. I'm thinking, why are you leaving a trail? Letting people know where you are. They're not thinking. But it's just amazing how, even if you go off the grid, how they still can use social media. They used social media against these guys last night. You know, because they were nice looking, so they used like that dating app to catch them. It was interesting. But anyway, you know how that go. I don't know. It's a nice piece of meat and spaghetti. Ooh, it's so good. Anyway. That's a good show. I'm going to check it out. I had an eventful day. Like I said, at work today was pretty busy. But I had a friend that called me when I was eating my lunch. I ate at my desk. She was talking about how she still had feelings for a person. And I talked about this the other day a little bit about abuse and stuff and relationships. Without trying to be judgmental, broccoli. I was telling her, only she can decide. They arrested him, and he posted bond. But she's still in love with him. They're divorced now. Apparently, their divorce is official. I guess they went to court and the divorce is final. I don't know. But anyway, she was saying about how she felt for him. And I don't know if you've had somebody who's been unfaithful to you over and over again, has had another child while you were married, been physically abusive. I say only you can decide. You're going to have to list the things to see why you still love this person and still, want the marriage to work. Only you can say that. But I did tell her, you have to get to the point in your life, well, you have to be happy for him. I know it's hard to see him, the person that has hurt you, move on and be happy with somebody else. But you have to get to the point where you let that go. And I know it's a process, because if you don't, you hinder your own life. And you have to be okay at some point with not feeling like you need somebody to make it. I told her you have to get to the point where you're okay with being by yourself. If you never have anybody else, you still have to be happy for him. No one gets married to get divorced. I didn't. But the one thing I'm thankful for, my ex-husband had some good qualities. He had some bad qualities. And I'm sure I did too. But, of course, I think I'm wonderful. Anyway, I never did, wish for him to have a miserable time. I always wish for him to be happy in his life and go on. So, our life is just too short. And I'm a person I recognized a long time ago. Not to say it won't come out when necessary, but I don't really like to fuss and argue. As a matter of fact, I just don't like conflict. It stresses me out. It's not that I can't deal with it. I would prefer to live my life peacefully. You know, because some things... So I don't always say things to everything. I tend to internalize stuff, which is probably not good either. But I learned that, you know, life is probably it ain't no probably to it. It's the longest thing you're going to do. But it's over before you know it. And we don't know when our last day going to be. And some things we sit up and worry about and stress about. If you know you had an hour left to live or whatever, would you still be worried or stressed out about that stuff? Mm-mm. Whew. I tell you what. I know. That it's important to. One thing I can say, I try to tell my daughter this, you teach people how to treat you. And I allow some people to treat me bad in my life. You know, I'm no different than anybody else. You love people and you put up with a lot of things. And that's a part, you're going to put up with something in any relationship. But you have to set standards for your own life. And people will do what you allow them to. And you know what? You don't have to let people treat you bad. You just don't. Oh, this corn is good. But anyway, I tell you, take yourself out, and when you're raising kids, you make a lot of sacrifices, as you should. That's for one thing, they didn't ask to be here. And I'm a mother too, and I got one living child, and I do what I can for her, but she's an adult now. And I have expectations for her to do things for her own life now. I see a lot of grown adults in their 20s where parents can see everything wrong with other people's children, but they can't see what's wrong with theirs. And my child is by no means perfect. She do stuff, and you know, I did things. You know, we all have. But you have to allow your children room to grow up and make their own mistakes and learn how to live, because you're not going to live forever. You know, you do them a disservice if you don't have expectations of them. I don't know. You know, one thing. It has gotten chilly here. Every time I turn around, I can't drive in no coat. So I have a coat in the car. I'll sweater, but it'd be so uncomfortable because you have the heat on when it turns cold. And then I get out the car and run in the building. I don't want to put my coat back on. That's how you get sick, though. It's been very nice here the last couple of days. But today, it is, it's cold. Kind of chilly in the house, but I don't run the heat very much. My daughter says I be freezing her out, but she ain't talking about nothing. Tell her to get a blanket and keep going. Cause guess what? She ain't paying no utility bill. I want to see how much she gonna be running her heat and stuff all the time when she move. Them darn bills gonna hit her in the butt. Be a reality check. They think they really be doing something, paying their little bills when they be at your house. Don't be nothing. She told me she got a makeup subscription or a Hulu. What's that other one? Netflix and the cell phone bills. Oh, I got bills, mama. Child, please. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Anyway. You know what? This is my weakness. I love me some bread, like toast and biscuits. At the restaurant, get that bread away from me. I know, ooh, I've been wanting to go to the Olive Garden for the soup and salad. But to be honest with you, the soup, I like that pasta e fagioli. I think that's the one. But honey, I sits up there and just dips those breadsticks. Could you bring some more breadsticks? Could you bring some more breadsticks? You talking about something good. And this garlic toast, I know 2 pieces is enough. I probably shouldn't have eaten but 1, but I could actually eat another piece. But I didn't cook but 2 for each one of us. There's some more in there though. But now I am, because I'm not real stuffed tonight. I ate some more fruit. And I had the rest of those cucumbers, and they had some fruit in the lunchroom from lunch they had today. So I got some strawberries and some grapes. Ooh, those grapes were really good. And I got some cantaloupe. It was terrible. Ugh. A few pieces of cantaloupe. But I had a banana I took to work, and I had the rest of those cucumbers and tomatoes and some crackers and one of those laughing cow cheese spread things for my lunch. Was going about none. But I had bought some snickerdoodle cookies from Walmart. Now you get 12 cookies for $2. Those cookies are so moist and soft. So if you ever get them, go to Walmart. Try those. They really good. I'm gonna have me a cookie or 2 tonight. I'm gonna get this food about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna have me a scoop of ice cream that I never did get the other night. Man. And some good old cookies. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I was hungry. I cleaned that plate. It was so good. Good chatting with you today. I pray you had, like I said, a just wonderful and blessed day. Glad you joined me. Thank you for stopping by my channel and supporting me. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and subscribe. I want you to know that you are loved. I love you, but most importantly, God loves you. Always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Good night. Whew. I'm good and full.